Welcome to Good Morning Londonderry. I'm Annabelle Hicks.
And I'm your other host, Coy Totten. Today you'll be hearing from Austin, who will be talking about Roller Kingdom.
Coy will be talking about places you're not allowed to visit on Earth.
Brooke with the weather.
Jordan Smith with shark attacks around the U.S.
And Liam with the Bruins. We will also be hearing from Annabelle Hicks with her interview.
Devin with VRology in Londonderry.
And Annabelle Melia with the cross. Now to Austin with Roller Kingdom.
Hi, I'm Austin here with entertainment news. Today I'm going to be talking about Roller Kingdom, locating in Tingsboro, Massachusetts. This exciting establishment is open through 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. and it opens back up to 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. The things you can do there are you can rollerblade, roller skate, you can race on your rollerblades or skates. If you win, you get free stuff. You can also have birthdays and laser tag there. There's an arcade in the building. There's also a snack bar with games, pizza, and slushies. If you're looking for a cool activity to do indoors, check out Roller Kingdom.
I know where I want to go this summer. How about you?
Definitely.
Thank you, Austin.
Now, Corey with places you can't visit.
Thank you, Annabelle. Hi, I'm Coy here with your international news. Today I will be telling you about the 10 coolest places on Earth that people are not allowed to visit. Number 1, Heard Island in Australia is one of the most remote places on Earth. Heard Island is home to a 2,745-foot volcano that has been active since the year 2000. Number 2 is Snake Island in Brazil. Snake Island is home of the golden lancehead viper whose venom can eat through flesh. There are more than 4,000 snakes on the island. Number 3, North Sentinel Island, Andaman Islands, is home of the Sentinelese people. They are among the world's last communities untouched and attack invaders. Number 4 is the Lascaux Caves, France. It is one of history's most famous Paleolithic cave paintings. It is believed over 17,000 years old. People are not allowed there because the airflow will destroy the paintings. Number 5, Proviglia, Italy. Throughout history, Proviglia has been in a quarantine area for the plague. It has been abandoned ever since. Number 6, Vatican Secret Archives. Vatican City, Italy. Within the walls are a letter from Mary Queen awaiting her execution and King Henry VIII's request for a marriage annulment. Number 7, Izgrin, Japan. People are only allowed to go to the gate to ask for answers to their prayers. Number 8, Area 51 in Nevada. Area 51 is a nickname for a remote detachment of U.S. Air Force facility for experimental aircraft and weaponry. Rumor has it that the government is examining a UFO and the aliens in it. Number 9, Tomb of Qin Shi Huang, China, home of China's first emperor. Tomb is filled with the things the emperor will need for afterlife. Number 10, Svalbard Global Seed Vault in Norway. It officially opened in February 2008. It is a storage facility on the Norwegian island of Spitsbergen, where there is 13,000 years worth of humanity's agricultural history of seeds on the vault shelves. Seed safety is crucial, therefore no one is allowed. Thanks all for your international news. Back to you in the studio.
Wow, some of those places sound pretty dangerous, including the island of snakes. Thank you, Coy.
Now here's Brooke with the weather for the next 5 days.
Good morning, Londonderry. Hi, I'm Brooke with this week's 5-day forecast. Today, Friday, February 15th, the high will be 36 degrees with rain showers starting around 11. Expect the temperature to drop down to 32 degrees, causing the rain to turn over to sleet. If you have any after-school activities, expect there to be some cancellations. A warm front is coming in, so tomorrow, Saturday, February 16th, you can be expecting some clouds in the morning with temperatures at 34 degrees. The afternoon will warm up to 40 degrees, so all the ice will melt by then. A little tiny bit of sun, but not enough to make it an enjoyable day outside. Temperatures will drop back down around 5 p.m. On Sunday, February 17th, it will be very sunny with a high of 45 degrees. An excellent day to get some much-needed fresh air and a great day to enjoy the outdoors. Around 6 p.m., the temperatures will drop down to 34 degrees. Monday, February 18th, the warm front is pushing out to sea, so the temperatures for the rest of the week will start to drop down to the low 30s. Today's high will be 35 degrees and partly cloudy. Tuesday, February 19th, it will be a high of 32 degrees with snow flurries throughout the day. Expect the flurries to pick up into the night with 2 to 3 inches of snow. Possible school delays are expected during the morning commute as the temperatures drop down to 20 degrees with a wind chill factor. That's this week's forecast. Tune in for more weather updates throughout the week. Back to you in the studio.
Brr, sounds cold. Hope my indoor soccer practice doesn't get canceled. Thank you, Brooke.
Now, Jordan with shark attacks.
Thanks, Annabelle. Hi, I'm Jordan Smith, and today I'm going to be talking about shark attacks in the United States. The amount of shark attacks reported worldwide in 2018 was nearly 30% lower than the average years, according to the researchers of the University of Florida. A scientific database that has compiled shark attacks since 1958, there are reports of 66 provoked shark attacks across the globe last year. 3 of those attacks happened in Hawaii. Unprovoked shark attacks are when a shark attacks on a live human in a natural shark's habitat, with no human provocation of the shark. The waters off the coast of Florida there are said to be the world's most dangerous location when it comes to unprovoked shark attacks. 16 such attacks happened in 2018, by far the most in the United States. The only fatal shark attack in the U.S. last year was reported in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Regardless of the low numbers of attacks, researchers warn that this does not mean that unprovoked shark attacks won't increase. People should be on the lookout for possible shark sightings. Well, that's all. Thanks for watching.
Whoa, I'm going to make sure that I stay away from basically all sharks. Thanks, Jordan. Let's go to Liam with the Boston Bruins.
Thank you, Annabelle. Hi, Liam here with the feature story about our beloved Boston Bruins and the greatest players of all time. Number 5, Zdeno Chara. Zdeno Chara, number 33, is defenseman for the Bruins. He is 41 years old, weighs 250 pounds, and is 6'9", a beast on the ice. Chara has taken 3,137 shots and has 198 goals in his career and 436 assists. Chara has played 1,454 games and also has 634 points in his career. Also, his plus-minus is 240 and has 1,868 penalty minutes. Finally, this is why Zdeno Chara is the 5th greatest Bruins player of all time. Number 4, Phil Esposito. Phil Esposito, number 7, was centerman for the Bruins. Esposito played 1,282 games and 717 goals and 873 assists in his career. Also, he has 1,590 points in his career and had a plus-minus of 252 in his career. Also, he had 910 penalty minutes and took 5,166 shots. This is why Phil Esposito is the 4th greatest Bruins player of all time. Number 3, Patrice Bergeron. Patrice Bergeron, number 37, is centerman for the Bruins. Bergeron is 6'1", weighs 195 pounds, and is 33 years old. Bergeron has played 999 games and has 305 goals and 437 assists in his career. Also, he has 778 points and has a plus-minus of 160 and 368 penalty minutes in his career. Next, he has taken 2,960 shots in his career. Finally, this is why Patrice Bergeron is the 3rd greatest Bruins player of all time. Number 2, Ray Bourque. Ray Bourque, number 77, was defenseman for the Bruins. Bourque played 1,612 games in his career and had 410 goals and 1,169 assists in his career. Next, he has 1,579 points and plus-minus of 527 and penalty minutes of 1,141. Bourque has taken 6,209 shots in his career. This is why Ray Bourque is the 2nd greatest player in Bruins history. Number 1, Bobby Orr. Our beloved number 4, Bobby Orr. Orr was a phenomenal defenseman in his career. Orr played 657 games because of injuries. Also, he has 270 goals and 645 assists in his career. Next, he has 915 points and 953 penalty minutes and took 3,058 shots in his career. This is why Bobby Orr is the best player in Bruins history. Back to you in the studio.
I'm surprised Marchand didn't make it. What about you?
Yeah, also Pastrnak too. I think he's pretty good.
Yeah, I guess so. Thank you, Liam.
Next up is Annabelle Hicks talking to Officer James Frieda.
Thanks, Coy. Hi, I'm Annabelle Hicks with your interview. Today, I'm here with Officer James Frieda from the Londonderry Police Department. Thank you, Officer Frieda, for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Today's topic is cyber safety and cyberbullying. So, Officer Frieda, can you tell us the importance of cyber safety and how kids and parents can be safe online?
Yes, of course. So cyber safety and cyberbullying is a very hot topic today for the Londonderry Police Department, and I think everywhere across the United States. So basically, cyber safety and cyberbullying, it all comes down to using electronic media to basically, hurt people's feelings or to threaten somebody or just say mean things and negative things about them online. The things that we always try to tell people to do is obviously be aware that these things can happen and and always let people know when they are happening so we can, get it to stop.
Yeah. Okay, great. So I definitely think I'm going to tell my parents if I'm being cyberbullied, because that's a really big problem. So what are some easy safety tips that families can follow?
So the number one safety tip is to be open with your families and with your teachers and any of the other trusted adults that are out there. If you have a coach or, like I said, a teacher or a parent or a guidance counselor, a principal, anybody like that that you normally trust, they're all people that you can communicate with to let them know that these things are going on. That's always the number one step. Let somebody know that these things are happening. And the second thing you can do is just be aware before these things are happening, to look for some of the signs that these things are starting to occur.
Great, okay. So one more thing. Many of our viewers are concerned with cyberbullying. What should someone do if they're being cyberbullied?
So right back to the first thing we said right off the bat is tell somebody about it. It's the number one thing you need to do is tell somebody about it. Now, you may be bullied by someone that you know, like a fellow student, or you could be bullied by someone that you don't know, which is completely online. That's the danger about cyberbullying, because when it's online, you don't really know who you're talking to. So that's the first thing you need to do, protect yourself. Anytime you're talking to anybody online or whatever media you have through Snapchat or wherever, then you want to make sure that you know the person that you're talking to, because you don't know if that person wants to take advantage of you being nice.
Thank you, Officer Frida, for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for having me.
No problem. I'm going to make sure that I'm safe online. This is Annabelle. Tune in next time. Back to the studio.
I'm going to make sure that I'm safe online now. How about you?
That's why I did the interview.
Right. Thank you, Annabelle.
Ready, Devin? You're up with VRology, or virtual realityology.
Thank you, Annabelle. Hello, my name is Devin with your local news. Today I'll be talking about VRology, located 169 Ocean Boulevard, Hampton, New Hampshire. VRology is a virtual reality place where you can experience a virtual world through VR goggles and a headset that gives you a full auditory experience. Additional hand controllers allow you to move and pick up objects. There are multiple experiences that you can have. You can walk on a plank that is 80 stories high, fight off zombies, or you can be a Jedi and swing around a lightsaber while fighting off stormtroopers. There are bikes you can sit on and wear the headset, and ride on the back of a Pegasus or a horse with a lasso to catch other cowboys or cowgirls. There are also motion rides. You can feel like you're on a roller coaster because the seat moves and the wind blows out on your face. Mostly every simulation costs $10, but some are more and some are less. Unfortunately, it is closed until 2019 summer, so there's a big wait. Instead of going there, you can go and buy your own VR headset on their website and use your Samsung phone to use as a stream. When VRology opens in the summer of 2019, the opening hours for Monday to Friday are 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. I can't wait to go to VRology. Thanks for watching. Now back to Coy and Annabelle.
This is another great place to visit in the summer. Thank you, Devin.
Down on the field, Annabelle Melia will be talking about lacrosse.
Thank you, Coy. Hi, I'm Annabelle here with your GML Sports News. Are you interested in the sport of lacrosse? Well, you should be, because lacrosse is the best sport to play. Lacrosse is the fastest sport on 2 feet. To play lacrosse, qualities that can advantage you are grace, ability, speed, skill, teamwork, finesse, and stamina. Girls lacrosse and boys lacrosse are very different from each other. In boys lacrosse, you wear pads, a helmet because it's a physical sport, and when you get tall enough, you get a long lacrosse stick. In girls lacrosse, the only padding that you wear are goggles and a mouth guard. A girl's goalie wears as much padding as a boy's midi, attacker, defenseman. Excellent colleges that have lacrosse programs for both men and women are University of Denver, University of Maryland, Syracuse University, University of Virginia, Boston College, and so many more. Local teams, travel or not, that you can join are Londonderry Lancers, Tomahawks, Four Leaf, and GSE. Our very own Londonderry Middle School also has lacrosse teams, one for girls and one for boys. This is Annabelle with your sports news. Thanks for watching. Back to the studio.
Wonder why girls don't have any padding. What if they get body checked by someone?
Thank you for joining us today. See you next time on Good Morning Londonderry.
Hi, this is Brendan. And this is Caleb. We'll be your anchors for the Londonderry Central News.
Thank you, Caleb. And now Kyer with the weather and traffic updates.
Thanks, Brendan.
Hello viewers, I'm Kyra with your weekend forecast and traffic update. Today, Friday, February 20th, there is a severe weather storm coming from northwest, so expect traffic everywhere. Expect to get 12 to 24 inches by nightfall. The temperature today will be around 32 degrees and drop down to 25 by 8 p.m. Be aware as when driving, as some people will be out doing snow removal. Saturday, February 21st, it'll be a sunny day, the high of 38 degrees. The snow will begin to melt. It'll be a great day to be outdoors enjoying winter activities. However, temperatures will drop down to freezing late into the night, so expect the roads to be icy early Sunday morning. Sunday, February 22nd, it'll be a sunny day with temperatures around 38 degrees. More melting of the snow will occur. The upcoming week forecast looks to be warm temperatures. Enjoy the nice weather while it lasts. Our traffic update is that if you're headed out 102, there is backup near exit 4 of 93 because of construction. If you're headed to Boston, there are reports of an accident on 93 by exit 45, so leave 25 minutes beforehand. This is Kyra with your weather and traffic update. Tune in for more updates as the storm continues. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Kyra.
Wow, it sure looks cold outside. Wasn't there a crash and some traffic on 102? Yeesh, that's bad.
No, it was construction on 102 and a crash on 93 South near exit 45. Next up is Brody with the top 5 New Hampshire family activities.
Thank you, Caleb. Hi, my name is Brody. Today I'll be talking about top 5 New Hampshire activities. For number 1, there is Santa's Village, located in Jefferson, New Hampshire. This is a Christmas-themed amusement park. There's plenty of food options and reasonable prices. Be sure to try the donuts. You can also feed Santa's reindeer. You never have to wait longer than 10 minutes in a line for a ride. There's also a life-size nativity scene and a reindeer light show. Number 2, there's Benson Park, located in Hudson, New Hampshire. It is a great place for a walk, hike, or picnic. The park offers areas for jogging, walking, fishing, photos, picnics, and relaxation. This beautiful park has lots of benches, a playground, and pathways that are great for walking, plus picnic tables for eating. You can also visit a memorial dedicated to 9/11 victims. And number 3, there's Storyland, located in Glen, New Hampshire. It is an exciting amusement park that centers on children's literature. The facility is clean and has an organized staff. There are fun rides for all ages. Young children may also enjoy the cool storybook character area and the great shows that are performed there. Additionally, Storyland has a splash pad, haunted house, log ride, and a ballroom. There is also a Cabin Fever restaurant. Number 4, there's Prescott Park, located in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. It has lots of restaurants, shops, and scenes. This park is landscaped with beautiful flowers, benches, water fountains, open spaces, displays, and panels explaining the history of the area. This great multi-purpose park is located right next to the ocean. It's a great place to unwind and relax. Number 5, there's Monkey Trunks, located in Laconia, New Hampshire. This outdoor adventure course has zip lines and a bungee swing. It is fun for almost all ages. Many challenges are placed along the course. Additionally, there's a super fun treetop tour. Monkey Trunks is a great family activity. You can take many different tours on your trip. Thanks for watching. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Brody. Wow, those sound exciting. What do you think, Caleb?
Yeah, those sound like fun places to visit with your family. I've been to Santa's Village and it's really cool.
I want to try out Monkey Trunks, and now Natalie with 3 places to eat in New Hampshire.
Thank you, Brendan. Hello there, everyone. I'm Natalie with your local news. Today I'll be talking about 3 local restaurants that are great places to eat, whether it's for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Let's start it off with, of course, breakfast. For breakfast, try the Red Arrow Diner, located in Manchester, Londonderry, and Milford, New Hampshire. This popular diner is known for its delicious breakfast that is served 24 hours. It's a kid-friendly place and it has a large breakfast menu. They also make desserts such as cheesecake, pies, eclairs, cake, and ice cream. The ratings for Red Arrow Diner is 4 out of 5 stars by 469 reviews. Many famous politicians and actors have visited this iconic establishment. For brunch, I recommend going to the local Moose Cafe located in Manchester, New Hampshire. Inside the local Moose Cafe is a chill vibe with cute rustic interior. They serve things such as sandwiches, different types of coffee, pastries, salads,
breakfast foods, and more. The cafe has gluten-free and vegan options as well. Many people love the place for its delicious sandwiches and good coffee. The review is 4.5 stars out of 142 reviews. To wrap this up, I'll be talking about Buckley's Great Steaks located in Merrimack, New Hampshire. That has a fancy attire theme. They are obviously known for their juicy, delicious steaks. They serve many more things like salad, onion rings, fries, chicken wings, teriyaki, and more. You may also enjoy their desserts such as pies, milkshakes, cake, and macarons. Buckley's Great Steaks received a review of 4.7 stars out of 443 reviews. Well, thanks for watching. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to enjoy a good meal at those restaurants. Hope to see you there. Tune in next time with more of your local news. Back to you in the studio.
Wow, she's making me hungry. How about you?
Yeah, I could go for a steak right about now.
Now Elena with a story on trash overloads and how we can prevent them to save our environment.
Thank you, Caleb. Hi, this is Elena talking about trash overloads in the ocean. Trash overloads in the ocean are affecting many beaches around the world. Beaches even had to be shut down or even closed permanently due to their pollution. Some animals are even dying from eating our trash. We should help stop the trash overloads by recycling the plastic, water bottles, cardboard, and any other recyclable item. People may think it's not a big deal, but it is. If we keep littering and not recycling items, imagine us in 20 years. We'll be swimming in trash. An example of how much we litter is Plastic Island, an island entirely made out of trash. The island is the size of Texas. Eek, that's a lot of trash. One way that could help this problem is by demanding companies to make more recyclable items. They can use all recyclable items in their products so they can recycle the packaging. If they are a large business, they can spread the word to people about how much we litter and how to prevent it. One organization that helps spread the word about recycling and how to stop littering is an organization called Keep America Beautiful. Keep America Beautiful is an organization that helps tell people to start recycling and stop littering. You can visit their website at www.kab.org. Tune in next time. Back to you in the studio.
Wow, some story that was. What do you think, Caleb?
Yeah, I imagine our world in the future if we don't find a way to stop the trash overloads.
Next, we have Sam with endangered wildlife.
Thank you, Brendan. Hello, everyone. I'm Samantha with your international news. Today, I will be talking about the problem of endangered wildlife around the world and how we can help fix it. Why are animals becoming endangered? Our wild animals are becoming endangered because of three main reasons. Number one, deforestation. Animals are losing their habitats from human activity. We humans are taking apart their habitat by bulldozing their forests and homes to build more buildings and homes for ourselves. The second reason animals are becoming endangered is because of genetic variations. Animal habitats are changing because of the climatic conditions of the ecosystem and other species that compete for the same food and space. The third reason that animals are becoming endangered is because of overhunting. This reason isn't as effective as the loss of their habitats and the changing of their environments, but the overhunting is still powerful and causing species to become endangered. How can we help fix wildlife endangerment? Scientists tell us the best way to protect animals from becoming endangered is to protect the special places they live. Wildlife animals must have places to find food, shelter, and raise their young. Logging, oil and gas production, overgrazing, and development of housing all result in habitat destruction. We can also help by recycling, refusing to buy plastic bottles, and by volunteering our time to protect the wildlife in our area. If you are thinking about volunteering your time to protect the wildlife in our area, go to this website for more information, www.goeco.org. Thank you for watching. I hope you help fix wildlife endangerment. Back to you in the studio.
Wow, I can't believe that building houses really affects animals.
Yeah, deforestation is really bad. I think we need to do our part in helping the endangered wildlife.
I agree. I will make sure to use a reusable water bottle instead of buying plastic water bottles. And now Brendan with the Yellowstone National Park.
Thank you, Caleb. I'm Brendan with your national news. Today I will be talking about Yellowstone National Park located in Wyoming, Montana, and Idaho. It's one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. What a wonderful place to visit. Here are some reasons you should go. Yellowstone was originally named Wonderland. Old Faithful is a historic geyser and it erupts in the park every 91 minutes. There are 300 different geysers in the park. Yellowstone has multiple hotels that are inexpensive for a family. There is also a 5-star resort. Yellowstone contains 92 trailheads and thousands of miles of hiking trails. The park sits on the biggest supervolcano in North America, which is something you wouldn't see every day. The park is 80% forest, 5% water, and 15% grassland. There are endangered animals that live in the park, such as the Canadian lynx, the grizzly bear, and the gray wolves. Well, I hope you enjoyed my presentation and think about visiting Yellowstone National Park someday. Goodbye and have a wonderful morning. Back to you in the studio.
Man, I wish I could go there. I heard Alana's parents went there. You should ask them.
Yeah, maybe they could tell us more on what it was like.
Now Shani with an interview on Mr. Coulter.
Thanks, Caleb. Hi, I'm Shani here with an exciting interview today with Mr. Sean Coulter, the Executive Director of Oceanside Center. Located in Hampton, New Hampshire. Thank you for being here, Mr. Coulter.
Thank you for having me.
Mr. Coulter, how long have you been working for Genesis Healthcare?
A little over 8 years.
Did you always work in the healthcare field? Did you ever see yourself working in a different profession?
Well, throughout my career, I've had many different jobs. I probably would say I didn't picture myself doing this exactly, but I always knew I wanted to help people, and I'm definitely glad I chose this profession.
What made you want to work with the elderly community?
You know, I've always knew I wanted to help people, and I had the opportunity to work for Genesis, and like I said, I'm glad I chose it, and every day I'm able to help people in some sort of way, whether it be a family member, our residents, or our staff.
How long have you had experience working in this field?
So I've been here for about 8 years. I've been in the healthcare industry for probably around 15.
What makes your nursing home different from others?
Well, we are located by the ocean, which we're one of the few homes in New Hampshire that are by the ocean. We also can care for all types of acuity patients. In particular, we do have a special dementia support unit that not a lot of other homes have.
How important are family visitations to elderly?
I think, yeah, family visitations are really important. Just as, you know, kids want to go home from school and see their mom and dad and be with their family, you know, I think that the elderly population does as well. So when family or people visit, it's always a nice thing, and I think people really enjoy that.
What activities do you do with the residents?
So we do all types of activities. I would say the number one activity that the residents enjoy is bingo. Lots of great prizes, but we also have things such as entertainers come in, such as magicians and singers. We do ice cream socials. We'll do talent shows. We've even done dog shows, to which I know you've won first prize for your dog, Jackie, a few years ago. Yeah.
How can viewers help donate to the elderly?
So yeah, there's a few ways that you can donate to the elderly, but I would say the best way to donate for children would be to donate your time and volunteer. As we said before, you know, the residents love when their family visit them, but they also love when children visit them. We've had various groups such as Boy Scouts or Cub Scouts come in, or people come in with their pets. But if you can just volunteer and say, yeah, I'd like to come in and find a way that I can help out, I know that most homes would be glad to have that. As adults, I think the best thing we can do is really vote to support Medicaid funding. New Hampshire has the second oldest population in the country, and we're the third lowest reimbursed in Medicaid funding. So if we can get out there and talk with our local governing officials and support bills that support Medicaid funding, so that we can care for our elderly population, that would really go a long way.
Maybe I'll volunteer at a nursing home.
Please do.
Thank you, Mr. Qualter, for your time and sharing your experience working at Genesis Healthcare. Viewers, please try and make sure you help your elderly community. Try and do something nice for them, whether it be donating or taking time out of your day to visit an elderly family member or volunteering at a nursing home. This is Shani with your interview. Tune in next time. Back to you in the studio.
Wow, I'm glad people like Mr. Qualter are helping the community.
Yeah, me too.
Now Caleb with the Patriots game and their game against the Chiefs.
Thank you, Brendan. Hi, this is Caleb with your sports news. Today I will be talking about the New England Patriots game for the AFC Championship against the Kansas City Chiefs, which took place on January 20th, 2019. The Patriots totally dominated in the first half, with the score being 14-0, Patriots up, but the second half was not their best. The Chiefs came back in the second half of the game. They put up 31 points. It was very surprising that they put up 0 points in the first half, but when they ran out of that locker room, man, they were ready to play. It took overtime and more of the Patriots' brilliance to win the AFC Championship for a chance at the Super Bowl title. While the folks back home dealt with a frigid storm, the team blew through the Chiefs' defense with Edelman and Gronk's completions on a 75-yard drive to end the game with Rex Burkhead's 2-yard touchdown run in a 37-31 victory. The Patriots head to Atlanta to play the Rams in Super Bowl 53. Could it have been a flip of a coin that led the Patriots win over the Chiefs, or was it their experience of 9 years of AFC championships that led them to victory? Tune in next time for another exclusive on the Patriots win of Super Bowl 53. Back to you in the studio.
What a great game. I'm glad the Pats won.
Yeah. Did you see the Super Bowl?
Yes, that was a great game for the Pats.
Well, that's it for the Londonderry Central News.
Thanks
for watching.
Hello, New Hampshire, and welcome back to Matthew Thornton News. I'm your host, Jamie.
And I'm your other host, Jilly. And today we will have our speakers sharing great information for you all to hear.
Let's get started. First up, we have David on the topic of family vacations.
Take it away, David.
Thank you, Jilly. Hi, guys. My name is David, and I will be talking about the top 5 vacations for families with kids. First, Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is a great family vacation because there are lots of cool animals to see, and there are some awesome water formations. There are also many more things for kids and adults to do, like water rafting down the Colorado River, and you can ride a mule and stay a night at the base of the Grand Canyon and walk along the Grand Canyon Skywalk. The second top family vacation is Washington, D.C. Enjoy visiting the many museums, memorials, and zoo that our nation's capital has to offer. A third top site for a wonderful family vacation is Honolulu. Enjoy a great family vacation with swimming, snorkeling, and you can also swim with dolphins, explore volcanoes, and experiencing a Polynesian luau. And there are also really cool water parks that have huge water rides. There are also amazing museums and really awesome parks that you can go inside of and explore. You can also go on the warm sandy beach named Waikiki, and you can partake in a day of surfing. Fourth, a Caribbean cruise. There are several different liners and trips to islands throughout the Caribbean that you may choose from. Aboard the ship is delicious food for all ages. Who doesn't like to eat food? Eat good food. Also enjoy the many attractions aboard the ship, such as swimming pools, water slides, live entertainment shows, and some even have an ice skating rink. A flow rider, a surfing simulator. The average cost is between $200 and $700 or more per person, depending on the season in your cruise package. 5th, Disney World, located in Orlando, Florida. This is a top 5 family vacation spot because little kids love Mickey Mouse and many more amazing Disney characters. The 3 theme parks and water parks include many cool rides for little kids and also adults. An exciting sight to see is Disney's Cinderella Castle lit up at night with a firework display. Tinkerbell flies out of the castle and spreads fairy dust through the air. The cost of a park ticket is between $109 to $129 per day, depending on the season. There are also many resorts on site that families may stay at. Thank you for watching, and I hope you and your family enjoy visiting one of the top 5 best family vacations. Back to you in the studio.
That was certainly interesting. I love how there's a surf simulator on the cruise ship.
I know, right? Anyone want to go to Orlando now and see Mickey?
I know I do.
Oh, I'm just picturing it now. The sunshine on my face.
The jelly.
Coming up next is Chad speaking about the top 10 best quarterbacks in history.
That sounds fascinating. Now for the story.
Thank you, Jamie. Hello, I'm Chad with your sports news. Today I am speaking about the top 10 quarterbacks ever to play in the NFL. Number 10 is Roger Staubach, who came up with the famous phrase, Hail Mary, and he played for the Dallas Cowboys. He led the Cowboys to 9 straight winning seasons and 2 Super Bowl championships. Number 9 is Brett Favre, who played into his 40s for the Minnesota Vikings and Green Bay Packers. He is a 3-time MVP and 11-time Pro Bowler. He is the only QB in his time to pass for 70,000 yards and 500 touchdowns. Number 8 is Dan Marino, who threw 61,361 passing yards and 420 touchdowns. He played for the Miami Dolphins. Number 7 is Terry Bradshaw, who won 4 Super Bowls, and he played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Number 6 is Steve Young, who passed for 6 touchdowns and 325 yards in Super Bowl 29. He played for the San Francisco 49ers. Number 5 is Peyton Manning, who won Super Bowl 50, and he played for the Denver Broncos. He has a record of 539 touchdowns and 71,940 passing yards. Number 4 is John Elway, who passed for 360 touchdowns, and he played for the Denver Broncos. Number 3 is Johnny Unitas, who had 40,000 passing yards, and he played for the Baltimore Colts. Number 2 is Joe Montana, who passed for 273 touchdowns. It was on the San Francisco 49ers. Number 1 is the GOAT, Tom Brady, who won 6 Super Bowls and won on February 3rd against the Rams, 13-3. He has been to 9 Super Bowls in his career. It's obvious that he is already heading to the Hall of Fame. Thanks for listening. Back to you guys in the studio.
I love Steve Young. I'm not surprised he's on that list.
I prefer Dan Marino.
No way.
He did like 420 touchdowns or something.
Okay, whatever.
Next on our list is Lindy discussing the importance of adopting animals.
Lindy, it's your time to shine.
Thank you, Jilly. Good morning, everyone. I am Lindy here with your local news. Today I'll be talking about the importance of pet adoption and how you can help your local pet shelter. For starters, every year 2.7 million animals are being killed because there are too many pets coming in the shelter and few people consider adopting when looking for a pet. The number of pets killed can be changed if we adopt more animals instead of buying them from pet stores and breeders. When you adopt an animal from the shelter, you are saving a loving animal and making space for an animal that is desperately in need of care. Every year, shelters take in millions of stray animals that have been abused, lost, or neglected. By adopting an animal in need, you're helping saving an animal's life. The top 10 dog breeds that are currently in shelters across the U.S. are Bulldogs, Australian Dogs, Beagles, Boxers, Dachshunds, American Stafford Terriers, German Shepherds, Labrador Retrievers, Chihuahuas, and American Bull Terriers. Help make a difference. All animals are capable of being loved. Think of how happy an animal in need would feel with your adoption. You can help your local pet shelter by donating money, a toy, bed, or food. You can find your local animal shelters in Manchester, Derry, Bedford, and Londonderry, New Hampshire. Thanks for watching, and now back to the studio.
Wow, Lindy, I never knew how important it really was to adopt animals. I think I'd like to make a donation to my local shelter.
Me too. Maybe I'll donate some dog toys. Now I really want to adopt a pet.
Same, plus they need our help.
Yeah, they really do. Up next is Logan doing an interview with Keegan Smith, an employee of the well-known Coca-Cola Company.
Take it away, Logan.
Hi, my name is Logan Silva, and I'm here with an interview for Keegan Smith, who works for Coca-Cola. Thank you, Keegan, for being here today.
Glad to be here.
Okay, so first question. What is your job title at Coca-Cola?
So my job title right now is finance specialist, and I deal with the 5-cent deposits for recycling down here in Coca-Cola Liberty. In our territory is in New York City, and it goes all the way down to Philadelphia. But before that, I was working up in New England as the sustainability coordinator.
Cool. How long have you been working for Coca-Cola?
How long have
How long?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
I know
you.
the connections since I graduated in mid 2017, so almost 2 years now.
Nice. What are the advantages or disadvantages of your job?
So everything has its pros and cons. Starting with the advantages, the best part is knowing that doing business always has, and to go out there and to teach recycling and to try to capture our material in new ways is definitely a job that has a reward to it, an emotional reward, I guess I could say. So that's the pros. The cons, that's a tough one to answer. I love my job. So the pros and the answer on how to get people to recycle more. But the pro is also the challenge in trying to get people to recycle more. So that's a very good question.
Cool. Have you always had a passion for saving the environment?
Yes, so that's actually a really good question with my friends. And I remember whenever I go out to fish, I would see litter everywhere. And that really ticked me off, because anybody who goes out fishing or hunting or goes hiking, the first rule that you learn is to always take out what you bring in. So if you bring a water bottle with you that's disposable, single use, you don't just toss it, you don't just litter it, you're supposed to take it out with you. So I knew that I wanted to make some sort of difference in that sense of cleaning up our communities, and that's what really inspired me to go into a job in the sustainability field.
Okay. Do you have any friendly tips on how viewers can help recycle?
To help recycle?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. So anything that first you want to reduce, reuse, and recycle. So reduce the amount of trash that or recycling that in the first place. That's the best environmental. A lot of packaging. Most rigid plastics you can recycle. Your plastic bags and all that. If you have any plastic bags, your Saran wrap, your Ziploc bags, the Amazon bubble wrap. You don't have to throw that away. Most people assume that you have to throw that away. Bring that back to the grocery store and put it in your shopping bag. Like that. Reduce using. So if you go to the grocery store, reuse your shopping bags. All that sort of stuff. It goes a long way.
Okay. I'll try to do that.
Could you please dismiss Bunker again?
Are there any new products that Coca-Cola is coming out with?
Was poor there.
Say it again. Are there any new products that Coca-Cola is coming out with?
You split up there, but I think I caught your question. Are there any cool products that Coca-Cola is coming out with?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, there's always really cool products that we're coming out with. One product that is coming out soon is Coca-Cola Orange Vanilla. So it's like a creamsicle Coca-Cola flavor, and that's coming out. And there's also something else that's really cool that might be coming out near you, and it's called Coca-Cola, I believe, Frozen or Ice or something like that. And it's a cooler that makes your Coca-Cola or your beverage just above freezing temperature. And when you take it out of the fridge, it instructs you to put it onto this platform, and you press a button, and it turns your bottle of Coca-Cola into a slushie.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's a really, really cool product. But now you just gotta keep it.
Thank you for your time, Keegan.
Did you ask a question?
Thank you for your time, Keegan.
Oh, thanks for the interview.
Thank you, Keegan, for your time. I learned a lot about recycling and how to save the earth. Tune in next time. Back to you in the studio.
Wow, Keegan, thanks for all of the answers to our questions.
Totally. I love Coca-Cola.
Me too.
I know we're all caught up on that interview. It was good, but it's Alex's turn. Alex's topic is global warming and how we can stop it.
Alex, let's hear your story.
Thanks, Jill. Hello, my name is Alex with your international news. Today, I'll be talking about global warming. Global warming isn't something that everyone thinks about, but it should be. If global warming continues to happen, the polar ice caps will begin to melt, and sea levels will begin to rise, causing many land masses to become underwater. Right now, Antarctica's snow and ice is melting, which is very dangerous, and we aren't doing enough. So here are 3 tips to help end global warming. Number 1, reducing our carbon footprint. For those of you who don't know what a carbon footprint is, think about it like this. Your footprints leave marks on where you are and how many steps you take. Our carbon footprint is how much carbon we use. Carbon pollutes the earth just like most other things, and most of it comes from our cars and other motor vehicles. So we leave behind a footprint when we use them. Our carbon footprint is easy to reduce if we just ride with a friend, take a bus, or maybe even ride a bike. Watch the water usage. Number 2. Water, as you know, can defeat the heat. Saving water for your firemen is very important. Firemen need this water to put out wildfires. Here in New Hampshire, wildfires aren't too common, but we always want to be prepared. Fires go right along with global warming, not because of the heat, but because the smoke is very pollutant in the air and harmful. Number 3. What better thing to help global warming than the 3 R's? Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reduce means cutting back on the amount of trash, water, and our carbon footprint. Reduce means that we take materials such as plastic, cardboard, paper, and rubber tires, etc., and use them as something else. For example, you can make a flower pot out of any tin can. Recycle means that any material that is labeled with the recycling icon can be reused to make new materials. For example, certain plastics, papers, and cardboard and other materials can be used to make clothing, paper, and other products. I'm confident now if we all work together, then we can help save the earth. And don't forget, these are a little out of 3 things you can do to help save the earth. We only have one, so let's make it better for our future generations. Thank you for watching. I hope you all learned the importance of stopping global warming. Back to you in the studio.
She's right. We need to protect our beautiful earth.
I sure don't want to live on Mars. Though, I do find global warming kind of interesting.
You like the idea of the ice caps melting and cities going underwater?
What? No, I mean I like the science behind it.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, everyone, don't worry about the weather because that's coming up next.
Okay, Jordan, blow us all away.
Thank you, Jamie. Good morning, viewers. I'm Jordan with your 5-day forecast. Today, Friday, February 15th, it's going to be snowy with a high of 30 degrees and a low of 19 degrees. Expected to snow about 5 inches by nightfall. Tomorrow, Saturday, February 16th, the weather is going to be a high of 20 degrees and a low of 10 degrees. It is going to be very cold with wind drifts. Expect the high winds to make it difficult for driving and small power outages to occur. Sunday, February 17th, the temperatures will begin to rise into the week. The high will be around 34 degrees with some snow flurries accumulating at about an inch deep, so don't put away those snow shovels too soon. Monday, February 18th, it will warm up to 38 degrees and will be partly sunny. Expect the snow to start melting. It will be a great day to spend outdoors. Tuesday, February 19th, it will also be a sunny day with temps as high as 45 degrees. A great day to get the kids outside for some much-needed fresh air. Thanks for watching. Tune in for further weather updates. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Jordan.
Now we can all make our plans for the week.
I think I might have to change mine. I was thinking of going to the beach.
Well, everyone, our next segment is a feature story on Greek mythology.
Isaac, let's hear about those Greek gods.
Thanks, Jilly. Hi, I'm Isaac with a feature story on Greek mythology. Today I will be telling you about the Greek gods and what divine powers they possess. There are 12 main Olympian Greek gods: King Zeus is the god of the sky. He possesses the power to summon lightning and thunder. Hera, the queen, is the goddess of family and marriage. Poseidon, Zeus's brother, is the god of the sea. He can control and summon water. He specializes in seawater. Poseidon is also the god of earthquakes. Athena is the goddess of wisdom and battle strategies. Athena and Poseidon are not the best of friends. Ares is a god of war and will charge into battle without any plan. Apollo is the god of archery, music, prophecy, and the sun chariot, which is the sun. Artemis is Apollo's sister and is the goddess of the hunt and the moon. She also specializes in archery. Demeter is the goddess of agriculture, fertility, sacred law, and the harvest. She can talk to plants and also control them. Dionysus is the god of parties and wine. Hestia gave her place up on Mount Olympus to Dionysus. Hermes is the god's messenger and salesman. He is the god of thieves. Hephaestus is the god of fire and metalworking. He can make almost any machine. Aphrodite is the god of love and beauty. Her son Eros, who's most commonly known as Cupid, can make any two people fall in love. Hades isn't considered one of the main 12 Olympians, but he is still a main god. Hades is the king of the underworld. There are over 100 gods, but those are the main ones. Hope you enjoyed. Back to you in the studio.
I love reading about Greek myths.
I do too.
I hope you all enjoyed that story as much as we did. Coming up next is yours truly speaking about the explosion that happened down in Hawaii with Mount Kilauea last year.
Well, Jamie, let's hear about that volcano.
Thanks, Jill. Hi, I'm Jamie with your national news. As most of you know, about a year ago, Mount Kilauea erupted in Hawaii on May 3rd, 2018, causing a serious natural disaster. The eruption was followed by hundreds of earthquakes. On May 4th, an earthquake took place on the south flank of the volcano at around 12:33 p.m., measured at a whopping magnitude of 6.9. This is the most powerful earthquake to hit the island since 1975. A warning from Hawaii's Civil Defense Agency states that the ash plume would most likely cover the surrounding area. They instructed the residents of the island to shelter in place. Once again, a day later, the volcano erupted, but from two new vents this time, scattering toxic gases out of them, causing an immediate evacuation. Catholic Charities Hawaii is accepting donations to help rebuild houses down in Hawaii. Even a small donation can help. The Salvation Army has a distribution center in Paoa. They are accepting donations including blankets, camping chairs, clothing, cots, thick outdoor garbage bags, flashlights, pillows, and sleeping bags. You can help Hawaii by donating today. Back to the studio.
I hope you all enjoyed my story.
We definitely did. And now I will be speaking about pollution in the forests of New Hampshire.
Let's hear what you have to say.
Thank you, Jamie. I am here with the local New Hampshire news. The importance of not littering in our forest is serious. Animals are constantly losing their homes because of the trees being cut down and not being replanted. Animals are also mistaking our trash for their food. Once they ingest plastic, it stays and it won't leave their system. That eventually makes them very sick. 1 million birds die each year from eating plastic. We are leaving behind plastic items such as wrappers, plastic bags, plastic balls, and more. These items are polluting our forests and hurting our New Hampshire wildlife. People even throw cigarettes or smoking devices on the ground. These things can cause forest fires and wildfires to occur. 900 people die each year from these fires, and 2,500 people are injured. About 100 of those people that die each year are children and non-smokers. The best way to prevent pollution in the forest is by cleaning up our trash from when we are camping and hiking in the woods. Carry your trash out with you. Thank you for listening. Back to you in the studio. Now you all know how to prevent pollution in the forest.
Thanks, Jill. Well, everyone, that's our show for today.
We hope you liked it. See you next time on
Matthew Thornton News. Tune in next time.
Bye.